How I stay warm as a wheelchair user in winter. So we all know that winter is here and staying warm and dry as a wheelchair user can be hard. So I'm going to share with you some of the items that I use throughout the colder months that may work for you as well. I've split these into 3 different groups: coats and outerwear, socks and legwear, and gloves and armwear. The first coat I love for keeping me nice and warm is this padded one from Next. I'm tall, so this is from their tall range and it comes down to my knees. You're probably thinking that it is going to bunch up when I'm sat down due to its long length. However, it has 2 zips either side that when unzipped prevents this from happening. The zips sort of split the lower half of the coat into 2 sections. I sit on the back half and have the top half sitting on the top of my thighs, so there is 0 bunching. This means I get to wear a lovely long padded coat comfortably and still be able to self-propel and move around in my chair easily. This coat is so warm it's like wearing a sleeping bag, which is amazing when it's really cold weather. The only drawback is the sleeves aren't elasticated, meaning they can end up wet or muddy from me self-propelling. But I use a trick that you can see here that I'll speak about in more detail later, that stops this from being an issue. Overall, I love this coat and it's my go-to when it's really cold outside, as I know I'll stay toasty warm all day long. The second coat that keeps me nice and dry is this waterproof coat from Next. Again, it has the zips on either side that allow the coat to sit better when sat down in my wheelchair. This isn't from their tall section, so the sleeves and body are a bit short on me, but it's a handy coat to wear when it's wet but not overly cold out, as it isn't very padded. I've got the same coat coming in the tall range that I found on eBay, which will come longer down my body, but I hope this video shows you that coats that have side zips are brilliant for wheelchair users, as they make wearing them when sat in a wheelchair much more comfortable. I also only use this coat for light rain, as better ones for heavier rain coming up next. Like the first coat, this also doesn't have elasticated cuffs, so whilst the material is waterproof, the open cuffs can mean your jumper sleeves underneath can get wet and muddy, so I'm using the covers that I'll speak about in more detail later in the video. The next coat is this poncho, again from Next. I love it because it keeps me dry even when it is raining heavily. It folds down really small, as you can see, and this means I can carry it around in my wheelchair bag with ease, so it's always on hand if the weather turns. I can quickly put it on and it covers my head, body, thighs and arms, and it's even big enough that I can place it over my backrest and have it keep that and any bags on the back of my chair dry too. I simply tuck it under my thighs so it doesn't get caught up in my wheels, and then at the back I tuck it through my back bar so again it doesn't get caught up in my wheels or flap around, and this means my backrest stays dry and I can still have my rucksack clipped on. It's also more than big enough to have my handbag on my lap under the poncho, so that stays dry as well, but the long front zip means I can access my bag easily. Plus, being so lightweight, it means I can wear it year round, as it can go over any clothes I'm wearing, yet I can still self-propel with ease. Finally, I love that it has a stylish pattern and design, which makes it perfect to wear for occasions like work or for a night out, as well as general day-to-day. The last coat I love is this 2-piece waterproof set from the online disability clothing and equipment company Shearlines. This waterproof jacket comes in 2 parts. The top part is a hoodie design and the lower detachable part goes over your legs and feet, keeping all of you dry. It comes in 1 adult size and 1 children's size in a range of colours. I'm a size 12 to 14 and can wear this over the first coat and still have more than enough room. But I like the large size, as it means again I can have my handbag on my lap, have the back of the jacket over my backrest and still have enough room to easily self-propel and move my arms. The sleeves have elasticated cuffs and are nice and long, which means they keep you covered and don't rise up and get your jumper cuffs wet. It has a large front pocket, which is handy for keeping small items like your phone dry but easy reach, and a reflective stripe across the front which is handy in the dark. The detachable bottom half has elasticated sides to easily fit any size or shape wheelchair, and I've used this on a range of active and powered wheelchairs, and it easily fit them all. You can wear the top jacket on its own and then easily attach the lower half when out and about as required, and both fold down and fit into my wheelchair rucksack with ease. The next item I use to stay warm is this fleece-lined waterproof leg cover that I got from eBay. This attaches to your chair and you sit on it and then it zips around you. As I don't have handles, I have attached these clips that stay on my wheelchair permanently, as I use them to attach other things too. They'll work in place of handles. The fleece-like lining is very cosy and warm, and the long zip allows you to easily place it open on your chair first, to then sit on it, lift your feet into the base and zip it up around you. It has a little pocket at the top that sits on your lap when zipped up, which is handy for storing smaller items like a phone. I am 5'9" and have long legs, and this fits me but only just. If you are taller than 6 foot, it will be very snug. The outside material is waterproof, but I strengthen this by applying waterproof spray yearly, and down by the feet it is reinforced to make it sturdier. The cover keeps the lower half of my body warm and dry, but still allows me to self-propel and doesn't get in the way of my wheels or ability to move my arms. When done up, the zip is at the top on your lap to make it easier for the user to open and close, and the zip is covered, which stops wind and rain getting through. The only drawback is that this isn't quick to put on or take off when you're sat in a chair and already out, especially if you can't stand, so I put it on when I first get into my wheelchair. This next item is one you need to trust the process and keep an open mind for, as it's an item that looks like an odd choice for clothing for myself, but it's something I've been using for years and it's come in handy so many times. This is a large hiking rucksack waterproof bag cover, one that has a drawstring closure as opposed to an elasticated one, as you'll see me using later. But instead of being used for bags, I use it for my legs. When it's not cold enough to need the fleece-lined cover, but too wet to just use my poncho alone, I use this as an added layer of waterproof protection to stay dry. I simply place my feet and legs inside the cover and pull the drawstring tight on the top of my thighs. This means that my lower legs and feet are covered and stay dry, and my poncho can go over the top to keep the rest of me dry. Its large open shape and size means that whilst it is easy to put on regardless of what I'm wearing, it does need to be tucked under my legs at the sides, which is easy to do as it's such a thin fabric. This also means it's lightweight and easy to fold, so easily fits into a small bag. This, along with the one my poncho goes in, easily sit at the bottom of my wheelchair bag, so they're always on hand to keep me dry. The next item I have isn't a coat or outerwear for me, but for my rucksack on the back of my chair. It's a waterproof bag cover that folds up tiny when not in use to carry around, and then easily pops over my rucksack to keep the contents dry. I buy one that is elasticated and slightly too big, as it means that it is easy to put on my bag whether I'm sat in my chair or before I attach my bag onto my chair. Plus I can use it to cover the top of my backrest too, to keep the back of that dry as well as my bag. Also it means if I get a new rucksack in the future, it'll fit that too. I also love that it has the reflective strip on the back, which is handy when I'm out in the dark. That's the end of part 1, looking at the coats and outerwear that I find useful. Part 2, covering gloves and armwear, will be coming soon, followed by part 3 showing socks and legwear, so please like and subscribe to be notified for the next parts, and have a really great day.